And we are live here for episode number 52 of the LSU Tigers Dynasty. Today we will be going over the offseason. As you know, we ended the last season, I think it's season 6. We ended up finishing 10-3 with our bowl victory over the Minnesota Gophers. So we're still looking like we got a lot of work to do with this team, I feel like. Especially with like how I'm doing it, I feel like I can still make this series a lot of fun. We have some players that's going to be leaving. I might cut some players at the offseason, like, let's see, Noah Herbert, he's going to be staying. He's a sophomore. Actually, I don't know. I might have to look at people. Matt Johnson, I don't know if I'm going to keep. He might stay. Just have a backup. Kyle Hines, I think I might cut him just because he'll be too good. And then Carl Benjamin can take over as the power back. Mark Shelton, I feel like I'm going to keep Mark Shelton just because he's not like that good. Like, he's a good running back, but he's not like the all-around back that you would want on your team. He's just fast, that's it. But then again, depending on how good he is after the offseason. Then for receivers, no receivers should get cut unless they just decide to leave. Actually, Charles Singleton, he's leaving. So it's going to be Drew, Danny, Antonio Brooks, Nate, Terrence Johnson. Got all these guys down here. Tight ends, Jeff Hall, Ricky Richardson. Like, we ain't got nobody really good there. Offensive line, we're going to have some people leaving. Or one person leaving. Then, if you keep looking, we got a junior there, a junior. That's a freshman. He was a sophomore. I don't know if he's played. I think it was Travis that played. Senior, junior, senior. So, we're losing a decent amount of players. I'm going to also cut a few. Ryan Jones, I don't know if I'm going to keep him. It's a toss-up for him. It depends on if he wants to leave. But I might end up letting him go in and let Andrew Pino play, depending on if we got another middle linebacker. Right outside linebacker, Micah Meeks, he's going to be staying. Darius, he's leaving. Micah Carpenter, I'm going to keep him. Craig Marshall, keep. Dan Collins, keep. Keep all these guys. Devon Reed, I'm going to keep him. Justin Bennett, he's leaving. So, pretty much it. Our kicker, one of the best kickers. I think he didn't miss a field goal, or he missed 2, actually. I think it's because it's too long, but that's not too bad. True freshman, kicking like that. So we'll check out the stats before we get into the off season. So we had a little bit of quarterback problems of who I wanted to play, and Noah Herbert did not play great when he came in at 8 interceptions, but I was just trying to sling it around with him. He threw 8 interceptions. Even the year before, he threw 5 passes, completed 3, and one of the incompletions he threw was to the enemy team, or to the opposing team. He has the best throw power, so that's why I was using him, because I thought like maybe he could be a better passer. But Anthony Hodges, I just played better with him, probably because of his overall, but I'm not sure about that. Then running, Kyle Hines had a pretty big year with 16 touchdowns. That's why I'm going to cut him if he don't leave. And then Mark Shelton might take over, and then Carl Benjamin could be like the power back, which I don't know how everything's going to be for power backs, because I already did the randomized for the playbook, and we got East Carolina, which is an air raid team. So keeping Mark Shelton might actually be beneficial for us. But then if we decide to cut him also, we have a few other players. I don't know if we have a feedback already recruited, because we already have all 25 recruits. So that's one problem right there. So, but we also have Jameer Bird still. He's decently fast. And then receiving, Danny Smith, he's just a beast out there. His catches went down just a little bit. His touchdowns also went down a little bit this year, as you can see on the stats here. 67, his yards went up, surprisingly. But his catches went down, his touchdowns went down. His yards after catch went up by 200 yards. He only dropped 4 passes this year too, so Danny Smith was a beast. Drew, he's had a up and down year so far. As you can tell, this right here is his most touchdowns he's caught. Jeff Hall, he had a pretty decent year too for being a tight end. 42 catches. Mark Shelton had 40, that's rushing stats. 41 catches, that's not his best year catching. Didn't get a touchdown. We can also check out his rushing. So 630, this is 2017 is when Kyle Hines got hurt and Mark Shelton basically took over. And as you can see, when he took over, he had a pretty good year too. Charles Singleton, he's had a pretty below average career. His sophomore year is pretty much where he only took off. He's been consistent with only getting two touchdowns every year. Now, Antonio Brooks, this dude right here is just a burner. Had 27 catches this year for 9 touchdowns, but 2018 he didn't really do too many crazy things. Nate Grigsby, I thought like I could get him involved into the offense more up in the subs, and really didn't do much for us. Only 6 catches. The defense of this defense, we got a decent amount of sacks, not a lot. Well, actually a decent amount. That's 5, 9. Well, yeah, we had a lot of sacks actually. Had a lot more than what I thought. Interceptions, we had nobody crazy stand out with the interception, but we had 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 15, 16 interceptions. I don't think we had a. Oh, we had a few forced fumbles. 1, 2, 3, 4. We only recovered one of the forced fumbles though. We already went over the bowl games, so we really don't need to get into that. And pretty much this year is going to be just whatever, because the recruiting, there's nothing to go on in recruiting this year. So here at LSU, we are 63-18 record-wise. Wow. We have played a lot of games here at the university, or Louisiana State University. We have played a total of 81 games. Had 2 8-5 years, a 10-4, 13-1, an 8-5, 14-0, and then a 10-3. Not upset with that. Let's see the coaching carousel. Who's Michigan trying to hire? Ooh. I don't want to go to Virginia Tech. I'm gonna stay with LSU a few more. You're off school this week, Cole? That's what's up, man. I'm gonna just stay with my current contract this year. I'm gonna stay with LSU for a few more years before I decide to do anything. Southern Miss just won a national championship and their coach left them. I just want to make sure, because apparently when you go through this, if your coaches get high or get leave your job or leave your team for somebody else, then apparently you can hire them back, or not hire them back, but hire somebody else, I think. Like if somebody from our team leaves, we can go through and try to hire them up. That's like up in the field positions or unexpected jobs or something like that. Urban Meyer left us after 1 year. Alright, so now can we, let's see. Oh. So see, we're searching for candidates. So where can we? Okay. Trying to do this. See this. We're waiting on Penn State. There they are. Alabama. Defense coordinator retired. Alright, so can I pick them or? A 3-year extension. So can I pick this or no? Let's see. No, we cannot pick it. So we got Tony Elliott from Clemson as our new offensive coordinator. just keep going through, see if anybody else, surprisingly. I thought I'd been able to pick who I wanted, but I guess not. I don't think anybody else is leaving. Alright, I don't think there's any more stuff happening here. Alright, I think coaching carousel's over with. Alright, let's see. Let's see coaching changes. Yo, what's up, man? Cam Nation. He is a good touchdown, Arbin. Yo, what's up, Carson? That's a pretty long name you got there now. See anybody, so got a contract extension, new offensive coordinator. All right, let's see players leaving. Who's gonna be leaving? Ooh. Our team, like I said, dude, if any juniors decide to go to draft, I'm not keeping them. We're losing 4 juniors. Did you watch the Auburn versus Virginia game? Are you talking about the Final Four? Alright, advance to the next stage. Do we get any transfer requests? I watched a little bit of it. I wasn't paying attention to it a lot, though. The draft results. Let's see. Oh, our fullback went. Transfer, so we get any? Nope. And recruiting, we're basically, we can't do nothing. I think I can't do nothing. So we already have 25 people. I should put a dude that just doesn't have like nobody going for him. And just see what happens. Yeah, I got screwed out. Hey man, things like that always tends to happen. Is there anybody decent? Ooh, athlete. Ooh, I can get the JUCO Junior here. Put him on the board and see what happens. You ordered NCAA for your PS2? Hey man. Playing NC, any kind of NC game always can just... like, they're always fun to me. I'm gonna check. No, I'm not gonna check him out. Let's see if this dude right here will be like some kind of gem, and then maybe check out one other person. Check out Paul Harris. And maybe Andrew Wilson. Check these three. And one of these will get like a load of points on them. Maybe even all three of them. I can't give scholarships. Okay, Jerome, you're gone. Immediately. Paul. Ooh. Quarterback? My controller just died. Yes, it did. Another beach. Alright, so, Houston, we have a problem. Gotta see if this, charger over here will charge up my controller. If it doesn't, then I have to use this tiny little cord. I even charged it up too. I don't know if it actually is charging it. It's right here. A moment of truth. Yo, what's up, Gaming Dupree? I think Madden right now is in a very bad spot with what they're doing. I think they need to do a better job with their game. Like, they need to actually start making improvements instead of constantly not doing nothing. They're more worried about the microtransactions than anything. Seems like the controller's working. Alright. Maybe I can use this. So we're gonna put all of our points on to Paul Harris. Even though we don't have a scholarship, we're just gonna put it on. I just want to know what would happen. Like for me, even for Madden, like I was sitting there thinking like, do I want to play an older Madden? Like go back to one that I played a few years ago before I even started streaming and stuff, and had a series, like I think I was like 5 years into it. I think it's on Madden 17. I have to download them and see which game it was. It's something like, I was just wondering if you guys would be interested in seeing as a series that I had a while back with players, or if you guys would want me to try to do Madden 19 again, or do an older Madden. He could be like a cornerback, he could be a quarterback, do whatever. Andrew, I'm just not even gonna worry about him. I'm actually interested in what team he's gonna go to, if he even goes to a team. I just need to know which Madden, because like I have on the Xbox One I had like I have all the Maddens on the Xbox One, and then the PlayStation I think I only have Madden 25 on that one, but can always get a new one, like get another Madden, not a new Madden, but a different Madden. The only reason why I was sitting there wondering like about the one series I had going on with the Bengals on my Madden, I think it's Madden 17 or Madden 16. I think it's Madden 16. It was at least like 5 years into it, and like it's not even like the same people, it's people on different teams and stuff like that. So it's not even like it's gonna be starting over from scratch with them. It's already into it. Dang, we didn't even. How the heck? Something must have happened because he wasn't a scholarship. We didn't even come close. Wait, remove him. Move him, but we already had a full full roster already. I still love how you can watch the games on this game too. Like ever since it switched over to next gen consoles, they stopped doing all of that for some reason. Exactly, like that's why that Maximum Football game, like I don't care if the graphics aren't like top tier. Like some people are sitting there saying like is PS like their graphics look like PS2. But if you support them and they can upgrade the graphics, like everybody loves NC Football 14. The graphics aren't the best on this game because it's on last gen console. But if you support a company that's not like EA or anything like that, that's actually caring about it, that's wanting your ideas, wanting your stuff, like some of the people that actually pays for their Patreon and stuff like that, they're getting options to choose for like the menu screens and stuff like that. Bless you, Jerome. I don't know, 2K really doesn't care about their fans either anymore, though, to me. Like, 2K for the past 2 years have gotten bad reviews on their game because they're saying, like, they only care about the advertisements. I can't speak for last year, or, like, the previous year, but the 2 years ago, a lot of people hated that one. For my career, they said it was terrible. Position changes. Ooh, Stephen Wall. This dude right here's got a cannon, I'm pretty sure, or not a cannon. He's got a good accuracy though. Running backs, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cut Kyle Hines because we pretty much don't need him anymore. He's a senior. He'll be the best running back, but that's how I do the best players. Like if they're getting too good, then I just cut them. Just because like in real life, those type of players will leave the team. Isn't this dude a quarterback too? Ooh. Not a good quarterback. David Smith? What would he be? A running back? A power back? Wide receiver R. Oh, tight end maybe. Ooh. Maybe make David's. Or no, can't make him a tight end. He's only 5'11". Okay, he's an offensive player. So, let's see. Actually, I need to see. Brian Herring, he's a quarterback, running back. Maybe make him a running back. Oh yeah, that's one thing I really like about 2K is like how they do like the franchising and like the franchise Dynasty, which is like you just said, it's called My League. You can choose so much stuff, and can't you like put like a difficulty for simming, like the good teams will beat the bad teams, like they have a higher chance of it or something like that, I think. So I'm gonna put him at running back, put him at wide receiver, and then put him at running back, and then that right there gives me an option to go ahead and cut Mark Shelton and Kyle Hines, and then I can start him, redshirt David Smith, and also have Carl Benjamin play. Yeah, that's the thing I like, is because even up in this game, the previous year I just played, I think it was Louisiana Monroe versus Southern Miss in the national championship. And you would much rather have, like, let's say, like, the Warriors versus the Bucks up in it right now, or Warriors versus the Raptors, or the Rockets versus something like that. But instead, you'll get a team that's in real life that's 2-14 going to the Super Bowl. That's like a 72 overall. Ooh. There is a option, like you gotta start out on one of the teams, and then right before, like, as soon as you do the coin toss, stuff like that, right before kick, like, you gotta play the kickoff, but you gotta switch over to the middle. Like, once you get into the game, you gotta switch over, like, you gotta move your controller, like, switch controllers or whatever to the middle, and then it'll be able to watch it. Dang, we got 80 players on the team? Sheesh. Alright. So I know I'm gonna cut Chauncey Pitts, because he's 81 speed and not good enough. Fullbacks, keep him. Oh, Jay Lewis. I'll cut him. Dang, we got a few right guards. Go ahead and cut him since he's not that great, and then we'll come back and see if I need to cut anybody else. Gonna cut him. Derek White and Willie White. Dang, dude. So we got some corners. So the only play you basically have to do is the kickoff, and then you're able to watch the rest of the game. That's how Mr. Hurricane did it. Alright, so let's see this. We only have 3 quarterbacks. Dude, I should have made Ryan Herring here a quarterback instead of a running back, and cut Noah Herbert. Because I might let Stephen Wall start. Alright, we're going to cut. Ooh, we're going to lose the Mississippi Pipeline. Screw it. Cut him. But you know what? We're just going to do it. We're going to cut Mark Shelton too, even though he's had a pretty good year for our pretty good career. But it's time to move on from him. Yeah, give me just a few minutes. I'll show you whenever I get done with the off season. I'll show you, like, once I get there, because I'm going to play a game also. Is there anybody here? Terrence Johnson, maybe. He's a senior all the way down here. Don't need him. Can I cut him too? Okay, I can't cut him. Can't cut Devin White's brother, right? Trying to figure out who else to cut real quick though. I guess I'll cut the offensive lineman even though I don't like cutting him. I don't need him. There we go. Got the 70-man roster. Don't need to customize conferences. It still works for NC-13, I'm pretty sure. I'll do it on a random game too. That'll be week 1. But I just need to get my schedule done up, the red shirts, and the preseason recruiting done real quick. Dang, we're starting out number 2 this year. We finished last year at number 11. Ooh. Yes, they gave us Oklahoma again. Auburn's number 1. Dude, I actually like this schedule. Dude, I don't think I'm changing anything on this one. I really like this schedule. BYU down here. Should I make him a... Yo, we're gonna go against Army actually down there. But yeah, I like this schedule right here. Virginia Tech, East Carolina, then Oklahoma. We gotta get the revenge game going. Since we got blown out by them last year. Then we got Army down here. Yeah, I like this schedule already. I don't even have to do anything. Alright. Let's do the red shirts real quick. I don't know who I'm all gonna red shirt though. Him I'm gonna let play. Brian Herring might be our starting running back since we're using... You found it? Yeah, it's not anything too hard. It's just the fact of having to find it. Let's redshirt him. Give him a red shirt too. Ooh, Jason Whitfield. Dude, why? Harry Doyle, 88 speed. I should put him starting there. Bro, I think I should cut it. I didn't even recognize he has 88 speed. Holy crap. Ooh, you're going up against number 6 Miami and Miami. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. Why is my cornerbacks all high 40s? Number. I gotta change that. Alright. Alright, since you already found out, I'm gonna take my time a little bit. I'm gonna change some of the players, how they look, and stuff like that. So, like, Stephen Wall here, he's probably gonna be the starting quarterback for the team. Dude, I hate the shoulder pads when they're so high up in that, like that. And I'm gonna give them. How much I want to give them? Revo speed, maybe. Have the quarterback? No. Alright, there we go. Got him. David Smith. I think I'm gonna change Ryan Herring's number. Give him something a little bit lower than 28. Ooh. Oh, dude. Running back number 2. Let's go, dude. Gotta go a little bit weird there. Gotta give him number 2 at running back. No calf bands right there for him. Now, David Smith, he'll be number 28. Yo, what's up? I think that is Scooby, ain't it? Am I right? Because I can recognize your sprite picture. Who do you think is going to win the SEC championship in football? Gotta go big or go home. LSU, baby. Gotta always be confident in your own team. But if it's a realistic call, like, it'd probably be more likely Alabama again. Your brother changed your user? Dang, man, dude, that sucks. Yo, let's see what Derek White looks like. Like, what is it? Dang, Derek. Georgia Tech, the best college football team? Totally. Is there anybody else I need to check? I'd be confident in Auburn if they were good in football. They always start out good and then they start playing like they don't know how to play football anymore. Alright, so depth chart on a change up some things. So the quarterback I'm going to let start is going to be Stephen Wall. Will he be the next big name quarterback for us? Ryan Herring be starting running back. I totally agree with what Scooby just said. I'll change everything. No, I want to change the linebacker. You want Gus? You want Gus gone? Hey man, it's kind of hard to find coaches nowadays, so not sure if you would want him gone completely. I'm gonna chain him out just because Doyle here is fast. You're the 4th-string running back? On what? Oh, you're talking about on here? The 4th-string running back? Oh yeah, I ain't got no. Gus is the GOAT, y'all need him. Oh. Just put Matt Fry here. And boom. We do not need Carl Benjamin being the kickoff return. Put Jameer Bird, aka Scooby, and where's your partner in crime, Ryan Herring? Y'all are gonna be the punt return duo or kickoff duo, and then for this we'll put Antonio Brooks back there. Alright, now we're gonna go to the formation subs. To be fair, also, you're probably not even gonna be a 4th-string running back just because I'm using a this season I'm using East Carolina's playbook because that's what I got up in the randomized, so you're gonna be up in formation subs probably. Can you put me in the game on the team? I can add you into the team. Like I can create you as a prospect and try to put you on. Like right here's split. We'll put you right. Where did I hit? There you are. All right, now you're need to find out. Okay, this right here would be a good one for Mir. Trips to the right. You have Xbox and PS4. I only have Xbox. I only have an Xbox One and a PS3. Yeah, I can do it. Well, let's see. Pistol. Oh, dude, that's what Ed Orgeron was saying he wants is big boy. He wanted a big offensive lineman, and that's what he got. I know they also got apparently a decent dual threat quarterback. He was, I think, it was a 4-star quarterback, dual threat. And then they also got 2 really good running backs too. How has Jameer's stats been? Jameer's stats last season, I redshirted him. So the previous year he got redshirted. So he's the best running back on the team right now. Like his previous year he got redshirted. So he's going to be playing a little bit more. I probably should use him. But I want to use Ryan Herring a little bit too. The power backs, they're pretty much... The only reason why they're in the backup is just in case if I need them. Jameer is also going to be up in the formation subs. I need to check, see if how many each has for him. Like I want to make it like a 50-50 between them. That is not what I want to do. Not a playbook. Man, formation subs. Just like blanked out for a second. Alright, so how many have I gotten with them? I think I only got 20. Might have to reset this soon. So that's 1. Two. That's special teams. Oh, I can put them up in this also. Create your character. We'll get to that in just a minute, man. So that's 4 or 5 right there. Five or 6. Alright, I'll give Jameer the rest of the trips here. That should be a decent amount of things for him. Alabama got the 2 best running backs on their team. It's all good, man. I'm gonna get to it. Create prospects. I always end up clicking skip that. Alright, I need your first name and last name. Whatever you want. Nick Saban's good, but I think this offseason, what he did to Rodney Harrison of pretty much shooting him under the bus, I think he kind of messed up his legacy just a little bit. First name Carson. I already misspelled your name. There we go, Carson. Trey Sanders and Najee Harris. I know LSU, they got 2 big. I think they got the number 2 best running back this year, like out of the recruiting. Last name Thomas. Okay. Alright, I need position, home state, high school. I'm assuming you want freshman. Pretty sure everybody would want a freshman. Can't think of his name.
Prescriptions. Then I went to Good Art and stuff. Put in the drug you're looking.
Position wide receiver? Ooh. Actually, on ESPN, the guy LSU got was ranked #1 up in the running back class. So his name is John Emery. He's 5'11", 202 pounds. Alabama was also trying to get him. Auburn was trying to get him. Everybody was. Home state, Alabama. Oh shit, I passed it up already. High school, Auburn. That. Yes, it is. Tired of Georgia Tech. I feel like they're not trying to recruit 5-star athletes. Do they're more worried about running backs at all times. Alright, I need your height, weight, skin tone, and we can just choose which face whenever you choose your skin tone. But LSU, they got some good recruits this year. They also got the #1 cornerback up in Derek Singletary Jr., that big offensive lineman. Just gotta make sure if they're coached well. Ugh. 6'2", 175. Alright. Want skin tone light, medium, or dark? Oh, dude, that's why LSU picked him up, dude. Literally, right after the Alabama game, Ed Orgeron went on the media and said that they got to get bigger at the offensive line position. They got to be able to block those big boys over there at Alabama, he said. What did he do? He went out and got that. Alright, so you want white. Alright, so now the face. You want #1, 2, 3. I don't know how many different faces they have on here. 5, 7, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there's only 12. So 1 through 12. Go at 3. Alright. All of this doesn't really matter. Alright, so for this already, shoulder pad height's going down to 0 for me. Helmet. Not sure what helmet you guys like. What that helmet is doo-doo. Revolution. I love the triple option, but we gotta run more shotgun or even pistol formation. That would help. That's the thing though, Georgia Tech, they're not gonna stop running until they switch out their coach. I like Revo speed though, for the helmets and stuff. Air, okay, Air XP. Got the 3 bar, 2 bar, full cage, half cage. Robot running back. Kicker. Robot. 3 bar. Full cage. Oh, I'll go with the Bulldog. I get the dark visor, you know, can't see the football when it's thrown at you. 3 bar. Okay. All right. Do you want standard sleeve or sleeve tight? Georgia Tech needs to go back to the Calvin Johnson days. They gotta get a receiver that's his caliber again. That's what they gotta do. No visor. Sleeve tight. Gotcha. Do you want any like kind of sleeve like brief? I wish they had the shooter sleeve or the arm tape, but they don't have that in this game. Closest you'll get is getting the bottom sleeve. Or just go with the full one. Already know we gotta get some gloves. Nike Vaporfly to match LSU's teams. You know, gotta get the gloves. It's your choice still. Oh no, we're not going with no generic. We go with Nike shoes out here. Do they have any other? Okay, so it's only Nike. 3/4 black on both. Georgia Tech basically just ruins their players because if they ever go to the NFL, they're not. All they're doing the whole time is blocking. They're never doing nothing now in the NFL. All they're doing is running routes and doing all that stuff. So you want a Nike logo? I think I already put that down there. Wrist tape. Alright, so not the band, wrist tape. 2 minutes. Normal you want? You don't want any gloves? Adidas. Alright, Scooby, see you in a little bit, man. So like in real life you want to wear gloves? Oh dude, mostly in NFL they make you wear gloves because now they got the more like grip to it where you can grip the ball better. It catches easier. Which in NC it doesn't really matter, but in like actual football the gloves are like they have like a more sticky feeling to the ball when you grip it. So you don't want any gloves? If you don't want gloves, I don't have to put any. If you don't want that, we can go ahead and move on to skills. Normally I make everybody, when I create them, I make them all the same, like a 75 overall also. So I'm gonna try to get your rating to like a 75 and then we can go over what you think needs to be changed just a little bit, but I try to make everybody a 75 overall so I'm not like basically screwing anybody over with saying, alright, since I need this position, I'm gonna make him godly. But one thing I need to know is, what about your tendency? Do you want to be a position or a possession receiver, or do you want to be a speed receiver? That's gonna make up for what I need to put you as. So you want 90 speed? I can put that. Acceleration. Oh, 89 on this. Strength 43. Holy poop. We gotta try to get the overall rating though to 75. Alright, you want to be a speedy? You already got the speed there. Awareness, I always give everybody the same awareness too, so you only have to worry about this. I'm gonna give it 65. That's what I give everybody too. Agility 85. Acceleration, I got 89. Alright. All we need is like the pretty much right here at jumping, and then everything else can just stay 40 because it doesn't really matter. Maybe the tackle, or probably not even tackle or anything. Everything down here just same besides injury, stamina, and return. Maybe the pass block and run block a little bit. Alright, what about your elusiveness? Like, that's one more thing I would get your advice on. Like, big advice. You're elusive. Trucking on a 6 or on a 43 strength pretty much should be about the same as that, so I'd say about a 47 trucking. I'll go with 49. Because if your strength's low, you're not going to be able to truck anybody anyway. Ball carrier vision. Not really a running back. We'll go to 62 there. Elusive. I'm going to just put it to something I think, and then when I see it up in the chat, I'll just adjust it. Stiff arm, you're 6'2". I'm assuming your arms are probably decently long, so maybe a 64 there. Spin move. You're a speed guy, so you gotta have like a 72 spin. Juke, I'll say your juke's gotta be better than everything since your speed, so 81. What your overall is, a 49. We haven't even got to the catching yet. Carrying, normally receivers carrying isn't as high as running back, so maybe a 64 there. Alright, catching. This is where everything starts bumping up the overall. We'll give about a 73 catching. Spectacular catching traffic, all that should stay around the same. That's spectacular. 6'2". What the overall is at now? 63. Alright, so let's go 69 spectacular. Or 70 there. Or 75 catching it. It's about the same. Route running. Say route running is your choice. So we're at a 68 overall. I'm gonna just try to adjust it to getting it close to 75, see what we need. Jumping, we'll give it about a 81. See this up here, 72, so 75 I'm trying to get you to. So if this was 73, this goes up 2, this goes up 2. Route running 80. Okay. That might get you up to 75, right? 74. Maybe stamina and injury. So, alright, let's go return stamina and injury real quick. I'm not sure if jumping actually affects the rating, so we might can change that to whatever you want to. I think. Depending on if it's not in the 90s. The return, since you are a speed guy, you gotta at least have like 86, 87 return. Stamina, let's go 88. Injury 71, okay. And then we can adjust this 75 now. That actually lined it up perfectly. Oh, we did it. 75 overall speed receiver. When you're running, you get tired quick, so your stamina will be 77. And then for being a speed guy, you gotta have a decent return. Everything is good, so you're pretty much... Alright, let me make sure I get it added. There we go. Everybody else is in the chat right now to want to be added, so we're just gonna skip the rest and go straight to recruiting. Alright. Let's put you first on the board real quick. Wide receiver. Tennessee Speed, Alabama. Let's see if you're even interested in us. Wait, what? Excuse me? Is that not Alabama? They put you out as a possession receiver. Dumb game. Dang, you got some nice, talented people interested in you. Michigan State, Maryland, and Pitt. Alright, let's see who's interested in us. Top school. Normally I only go for top schools unless somebody asks me to make them into the stuff. So let's see who's... Ooh. Got some middle linebackers. Ben Lee, Cam Collins, Kurt Maddox. Don't really need him because he's a JUCO. And now quarterbacks. One quarterback is interested in us. Jesus Christ, a 5-star quarterback? The fuck? Alright, now any position has us in the top. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Got a 4-star linebacker who's #1 on our board. Okay. Got some. Ooh. Cody Scott. You know what? He might be a gem. We don't need another kicker. Our kicker, I think, is just a sophomore. Jeffrey Owens, 6'7". Holy cow. $14 people already on the board. Maybe this dude right here will be a gem. Probably a bust. Let's see some of the top athletes here. At Nixon, Tim White, Sam Everett, Alright, let's go see some of these players now that we've added. We got 16 of them. Be able to scout 4 more. So we already know what Carson is. But I like just scout them just to have it. Ben Lee. Okay. Pretty good. Kurt Maddox. Another good linebacker. Pretty much the same as him. Almost the exact same, except acceleration's a little bit better. His finesse moves, power moves, all that's better. Okay. Bruh, these 3 guys are all the same. The only difference is Kurt's the strongest. Cam gets to his max speed faster. Cam hits the hardest, but his tackling is the lowest. Kurt's coverages, they're all coverages about the same. Kurt's block shedding's better than all of them. Alright, let's see Jason Moore. A throw power, 80 overall. I'm guessing he has like a 98 throw power. 96. Oh my god. Wow. Jamal Jen. '82 overall guard. Holy. Alright, Charles Edwards. Don't break the curse of starting to go down, bruh. Shit. Shit. He broke it. He broke the curse. Dang it, Cody. Oh my god, nope. Ain't going after that. No, I ain't even going after you, Cody. Ooh, Ryan Mayhew. Jeffrey Owen. 95 acceleration for an outside linebacker. Dang, dude, nobody. So out of 14, or no, it was 16. We only had to get rid of 5. Alright, let's come here. Do not need any running backs. Robert Christensen. I'll actually be interested to look at him. He's basically the same receiver as you. Oh, no, I think I added. Needed one more to add. Okay, Robert's pretty decent too. Corey's a good corner. Okay, we got something going here. Let's also look at another quarterback. Dang, this dude's pretty good too. Maybe somebody that's not super great. Maybe a dual threat. And Jesse Jones. He's the fastest, or one of the fastest. Eric Brady. Jesse Jones. Ooh. Alright, so Matt Holloway. What's he? Is he a quarterback? Nope. I'm just looking for people that can play quarterback. Nope. Like I say, I don't want anybody that's like super good either. Like I just want somebody that's, because my quarterback's already gonna be like an 80 overall. I don't need somebody that's gonna be taking his starting job over. With Jason Moore, I would love to get him, but I'm not even sure if I'm gonna actually go for him. I might go for another quarterback. And like I say, like I might just go for Jesse Jones just because. Like I really don't need another quarterback if I already got one. And Jesse is not the quarterback we need. Had to sneeze real quick. So now we're done with the recruiting. Done with all that. Go ahead and get this season started. Ooh, he's an All-American. For 2 versus unranked Virginia Tech. So I'm assuming I need to give offense coordinator some points, right? No, I do not. Preseason polls. Let's see where everybody pretty much stacks right now. So Auburn, LSU, Virginia Tech. Where's defending national champions at? Southern Miss dropped from number 1 to 22. What about ULL? Louisiana, Raging Cajun are unranked. Jesus. So what is our team? I didn't even check. How does our team look like, rating wise? So Auburn is A plus, B plus, A plus, or A minus, A plus, B plus, A plus. We are B plus, B plus, A minus. I'm gonna guess Alabama's down here at A plus. Or no, they're not. Defense ain't. There's not a team that's across the board just all A plus. I'm actually surprised. Georgia almost. Alright, stream, I will be right back. I gotta go use the bathroom. Alright guys, I am back. So number 2, LSU versus the Virginia Tech Hokies. What kind of jerseys do they have to offer? Ooh, orange helmet? Oh. Dang, orange jerseys. I have a lot of jerseys. Trying to find. Alright, so we'll just improvise, right? We'll give them the orange helmet. We'll give them the orange jerseys. But yeah, orange alt. There it is. Then maybe they got orange pants. And they do. We'll just rock with our normal stuff. Let's get this game going, boys. First game of this year.
NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The unofficial signal that college football is really underway. Atlanta, Georgia, the Georgia Dome for the Chick-fil-A Kickoff Classic. Both of these teams have built toward this game throughout the spring, summer conditioning, and fall workouts. And coaches will tell you that the focus is intense when you know you have to be at your best for a big-time game in a huge environment like this one that we'll have in this game. Thanks for joining us here on the NCAA College Football pregame show. Now let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for all the action. We'll see you at the half.
Welcome to Atlanta, everybody, in the Georgia Dome for the Chick-fil-A Kickoff Classic. And now let's head down to the coin toss. It is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
Fails never fails. Let's go. Let's go. We won the coin toss. We are going to divert to the second half.
Campbell is on the field to kick this one off, and everyone
Come on,
in
boys.
the stadium is ready for
New
the
season.
started.
New me.
And with that, we kick off our season. Virginia Tech's got a new man that's running the ship right
Keith
now.
Patterson is coaching his first game at
Through the
Virginia
wall.
Tech.
A lot of emotion out there. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. Griffith gets the ball.
Boom. Gotta get him.
A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
And that's the safety who stepped up to make that tackle.
There he goes. He's to the 40. Makes it to the 44. Brought down around the 43-yard line.
I think anytime you lose yardage,
Andrew
it's frustrating
Pino,
as a
dude.
ball carrier. It's very frustrating as a play caller. Makes you a little bit more hesitant maybe to go back to a certain play. The biggest thing you want to do as an offensive coordinator is get the offense over to the sideline after the series, make sure everybody's on the same page, and then show the confidence that you still have in them despite this play, that you're going to go right back to the running back and trust that offensive line.
He goes out of
Ooh,
bounds
if he
from
got
the
there a little bit early.
37-yard line.
It really wasn't badly played by the defense, but sometimes a good throw and catch just beats you.
Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete.
This wide receiver is very frustrated. You can tell by his body language. He did everything he needed to do to get open to be able to make a big play. The quarterback just didn't put the ball in the money.
Scott is the punter. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today.
Wait,
He's
what?
taken
I
down
thought he was
around
supposed
the
to have
20-yard
the...
line. Well, these guys lost a lot of talent to graduation last year, and they got to put some new faces in there. And this guy looks like he's the real thing, and he can help in that area.
Ryan Herring, true freshman.
From their own 20-yard line, it's second down. Throws, and that one's going to hit the ground, incomplete.
Where's Danny Smith at? Oh, must be a formation or...
We've got 3rd and 10. Ball on the 20. Fires out to his receiver.
Danny Smith over the middle already. First catch. Gonna be seeing this for, I don't know, maybe this year, maybe 2 more years.
From the 50. First
I don't
down.
know how many more years Danny Smith's gonna be here.
They come out in a 5-wide set.
Air Bird up the middle, gain 6.
Positive yardage.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Inside handoff.
Old
Steps
Herring
out of
to the
bounds
outside,
around
gets
the
out of
36-yard
bounds.
line. Nice gain
Yeah, I need
for
to
the
get his
halfback.
That
dreads
time they kept it on
down,
the
dude.
ground with
Like,
the
I gotta
counterplay. The blocking was great
change it up
front,
for
and
him.
the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Throws incomplete. They got a hand on it.
This just shows you that you don't
Almost
need to be sacking
bad
the
play by
quarterback to disrupt
Steven.
the passing game.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Takes it up the middle for a nice
Here up the
run.
middle for a gain of 4.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
So we're looking at another 3rd down here. receiver
Antonio
I
Brooks,
like to
that's
see
the
him the
second
defensive
drop
coordinator came up
already.
with here. They were all over the place on that play and left the quarterback nowhere to throw it.
Gotta settle for 3. 48-yard field goal. Our kick.
LSU could take the lead
Good
with
at
this
it.
field goal. The kick is up.
Yep,
It's got the
right down the
distance,
middle.
And he got it. Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese.
Let's check in on the SEC, where you have to be a burner to be a playmaker. And for Florida, they start the season with a victory.
Dang,
the Gators
man.
grab the win by
Can't
8.
believe it. Can't believe Antonio Brooks
Everyone's all
2
lined up
times
and
on
ready
that
for the
drive
kickoff.
dropped it.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. And they can forget about returning this one. LSU's really got things working right now for them. I can't think of a better start.
Well, that's exactly the way they had hoped to see this game go. I mean, anytime you can start the game with a stop, get your offense out there, they move the ball down, put points on the board. Now it's just more about trying to maintain what they've already created.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. He's to the 40. And now
Oh,
the ball is
fumble.
loose. He picks it up.
Let's
He
go!
really wanted that ball, didn't he, Kurt?
First
Man, you can't
turnover
teach hustle
already.
like that. The linebacker was determined
He
to
was
get the ball
he
there,
was
and he
off to the
did.
races, and Richardson just chased him down. Let's go already.
So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field. LSU has a 3-point lead. He fights forward to about the 40.
I'm hearing
Maybe
nothing.
a yard on the run by the tailback.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 40. Gets it out to the wideout, and he's got the first. And he's level at the 48-yard line.
He is such a reliable target. You throw it anywhere near him, and this guy's going to get his hands on it and make a catch.
And they make the stop at the 45.
Trying to find some running room.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
From the 45-yard line.
How many running
Second
plays
down.
out of the shotgun?
Bird on the
Air
give.
Bird trying to get to the
They go to the
outside.
left for a nice gain.
Gain of 5.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
This is those situations now where it's like, what do we do on these plays? Do we run on 3rd down and short, or do we pass it?
Moves up in the pocket. He's
Danny
hit, taken
Smith,
down.
3 catches
This
already
passing
for the
game can be
team.
very effective if you don't get enough pressure on the quarterback. They use their personnel well and can be very tough to defend.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. LSU is up a field goal. Flares it out to the right to the halfback. And he's taken down at the 24.
Call it a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Riviero over the
And he's
middle,
tackled
first
at the
down
13.
again.
Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now.
Liking
They're
the
both
drive.
reading the
I'm
defense
liking it.
properly, and the result is a nice gain.
And this play is number 8 on
Antonio
the drive.
Brooks on a motion. 99 speed.
Brooks takes it left.
Dang
And
it,
they
dude,
hit
can't
him in the
outrun him.
backfield. from the 13-yard line. Second down. Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
10th play of the drive.
Reset, cut right. Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Ready.
Strike to his
Oh,
receiver, no good.
I'm not so sure he made the best
another
decision that time. That was a pretty
opportunity
tight
for a
area he was
touchdown,
trying
and we
throw
have
that
to
one
settle
into.
for 3.
It's 4th down. This isn't much more than an extra point. LSU is up by 3. Kicks up.
Sophomore
and it's
kickers
good.
getting warmed
You
up
gotta
already,
take
having to
the
kick
free
field
half and
goals.
holding him to a field goal right there.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Excellent kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Tigers have found a way to shut this offense down, but hey, it's still early in a football game.
Yeah, give them a lot of credit for the way they have played up to this point. But just based on watching these teams and preparing for this game, do not be surprised to see this offense eventually find itself and start to execute much better.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. He's out of bounds at the 28.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. Make it 2nd and 7.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Activity's trash. Let's go.
Joseph back to pass, gonna dump it off.
Quick throw out to the receiver.
Another first
He's
down for
tackled
Virginia
around
Tech.
the 39-yard line. He's at
Ooh.
midfield. Finds the freshman. They'll bring him down around the 42-yard line.
Well, the defensive backs completely jumped the run. Only the run was never there. It was just that misstep that allowed the completion.
He steps out around the 40-yard line.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Oh, nice play, Devon Reed.
43-yard line.
The option can be really tough to defend. At that time, it was well played by the defense.
Third down, and they need to get it down to the 32.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. All day, just like that.
Tackle
In
at
the
the
middle,
32-yard
4th down
line.
and
That was a
inches.
good pass and catch there, but still
What
not
will
enough for the first
Virginia
down.
Tech
That's not an
do?
easy conversion here on 3rd down for the offense. All the defense
They got some
has
time
to
to think
do is
over. Will
stay
they go
back,
for it on 4th and
keep
inches?
everything in front of them,
Or
come
will
up
they
and make
kick
a tackle.
After
the
one
field
quarter
goal?
of play, and we've got a low-scoring defensive battle on our hands. 6-0, LSU. It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal.
Kick it
Kicks
right
away,
down the middle.
and it's good.
Yeah, he got some good leg behind it, and he kicked an accurate ball right between the goalposts.
6-3, LSU. Scott has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
You know, this offense is doing a pretty good job moving the football. The problem is they're not coming up with touchdowns. The offensive coordinator who's been up here next to us,
I think
Greg,
this
who's
right here is
next to
gonna
us, he's actually just taken off his headsets, and I think he's going down to the field to be next to the quarterback and the rest of this offense to try to engage with them to realize how important it is to finish these
Down
drives.
and 10. And off to Ryan Herring up the
Gains
middle.
his way
Gain
to
of
the
8.
33-yard
Nice.
line.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That makes it second and 2.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. LSU holds a field goal lead. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. He's knocked out of
First down.
bounds at the 48.
Call it a gain of 15 yards. First down.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Winning. 59.
He fights forward to around midfield.
Gain of 2 yards. That makes it second and 8.
Oh, we got a stretch play, dude.
Second and
Let's
8
go.
coming up
That's
here.
big.
Ball on the 50-yard line. And down he goes at about the 47-yard line.
Hey, Grigsby,
Quick out to his
over the
receiver.
middle,
To the 20. Brought down around the
down to the
13-yard line.
11.
Humphrey makes the tackle at the 13-yard line. That makes it first and 10.
So the big gain resulting from the pass play leaves us with a first and 10.
Let's go. Red 85. Red 85.
I'm
taken
hearing over the
down
middle,
around the
gain of
5-yard
7.
line.
Lloyd makes the tackle at the 5-yard line. That'll bring up second and 3.
Oh, this actually would be big. Danny Smith comes over the middle. Or no, that's Nate Grigsby.
LSU has a 3-point lead. Quick strike and it's caught
Touchdown,
for the
Nate
touchdown.
Grigsby.
And he adds the extra point. So that's a 7-play, 75-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He just drills this one.
I just love to watch this defense play. They've been flying all over the field today, making big play after big play. The crazy thing is, we still have
Coke or
such a close
Pepsi? I
game
think I already
despite how
answered
well
this
they
before, but I'm going to say Coke.
You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. The offense going to try to open this field up, coming out in a 5-wide set, and the defense counters with their dime look.
Gain of 11 yards. First down.
Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. He delivers,
Oh, no.
and he's hit before he can go anywhere.
Great touch by the quarterback, floating that one right into his hands. That takes some skill.
Defensive coordinator anticipating this 5-wide set, and he comes in with his dime package. He's scrambling. They bring the quarterback down.
Absolutely perfect call by the defensive coordinator. He brought just the right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed to confuse the offense.
Check 59. Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Oh,
And he throws it away.
Thought I had a sneeze, but it's a false alarm.
From the 42-yard line, it's third down.
Check 59. Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Ooh, Joseph's gonna go deep. Overthrows my mouth.
No, incomplete.
Burnett was the intended receiver on the play. Fourth down.
Trying to change the field position with his kick. Oh, excellent punt. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
I think this defense right now needs somebody to try to lift up their spirits. They seem to really be just out there kind of going through the motions.
Jeff Hall in
And I think the
motion.
last time they were out there where they gave up such a long drive has had an impact and an effect negatively on the psyche of this defense.
Herring takes a handoff. Nice
Ooh.
run there as they work the outside.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want none. They don't want none of
That'll bring up second and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Roger, Roger. At 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. You got it. Ready. Green for 5.
And he tackles him hard at the 30-yard line.
Gain of 3 yards. That makes it first and 10.
It's our time. It's our time. Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50.
Danny
Got it.
Smith over the
And
middle,
goes down
gain
quickly.
6.
Call it a gain of 7 yards. That'll make it second and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down.
At 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Here we go. Green 95. Mike. Pass, pass, pass.
Wall on play action.
Throw it away, throw it away.
Just throws this one away.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
117, 117. Watch the run. Here we go.
Got hit and still completed it. And they make the stop right around midfield.
13 yards. First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 50.
Larry. Check three. Here we go.
The ball pops free.
Jameer
It's
Bird
recovered,
fumbled, but
and
we
he hits
recovered
him
it,
hard
thank
at the
God.
47.
The back can consider himself very fortunate this time because the offense recovered. But the next time, he might not be so lucky.
Larry.
Second down and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Dang.
Handoff
Ooh,
inside,
they were
and
all
he's
in the
quickly
backfield
brought
there.
down.
That makes it third and 7.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
Here we go. Mike.
Sling it out there,
Drew.
incomplete.
Come on, how? Alright, Ware, this is your first punt of the year.
The punter is going to try to pin him deep in their own territory with a good punt
Pin
here.
him deep.
Very high punt. The Birds better watch out.
Inside the 20.
Griffith's struggles here in the first half seem to have also impacted the entire team, and you would expect that, I guess, Herbie. They're really having a difficult time getting anything going now as we head into halftime.
I mean, you hate to put everything on one guy and just put all the pressure on his shoulders. But in this case, it's clear to me that without him leading the way, that this football team is just lost. And I think the coaching staff has got to be concerned. There's still a whole other second half to be played. But what kind of adjustments can they make to be able to make some
Over the
changes
middle,
here
wide
to the
open,
results
breaks
here
off
in
of
this
a
football
tackle,
game in the
too.
second half?
And he's taken down at the 44-yard line. And that play could have gone for 6.
Oh, boy, you're right. And all week long, this secondary did a lot of talking about how they were going to dominate these receivers. I think this is time that they step up and prove it on the field. Forget about talking trash. Let's see how they react after giving up that big
Oh,
play.
gonna throw it.
Throws and it's
Oh,
incomplete.
Howell the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
that right there.
2nd down, 10 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Also, I gotta change some people's numbers to number 7. 18.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Joseph's gonna scramble.
Now he's going to run and watch out.
7. We'll go with the draw.
Takes it up the middle
Oh,
for a nice
you
run.
know, would've wrapped him up.
That makes it 1st and 10.
He's hit and taken down. So the quarterback completes the slant pattern for about a 9-yard gain. Virginia Tech will take their first time out of the half. Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. Throws it in a hurry. And he's level at the 25-yard line. They're showing blitz.
Ooh,
Looking for his man,
overthrows him over the
incomplete.
middle.
He threw that ball so hard, I don't think anybody wanted to catch it.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 25-yard line. 2nd down.
This back
He
pass.
scrambles.
Oh, he's gonna run.
And he's tackled at the 15.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
The 10 gains his way to the 7-yard line. 3rd down has been the charm on this drive.
No, it's been all about execution. When it comes to calling the right play at the right time, they've been able to do it here.
Here's play number 10 on the drive.
Tech's about to get a 3-point game.
Incomplete. And that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
They're at the 7. It's 2nd down. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Throws it and it's caught.
That
for the
right
touchdown.
there was just a beautiful pass by him, dude.
A good football team has to consistently be able to capitalize when they're in the red zone.
Dang,
Here's
dude,
the
that right
extra
there was
point
a
to draw
beautiful
within 3
pass.
points. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Scott
That right
ready
there
to
is
kick.
just
Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 10. Tackle at the 21. The offense comes back out, and as I'm sure you'll remember, their last possession ended in a lost fumble.
So much in football is about how you respond to adversity. Moving forward after a turnover is a perfect example of that.
Oh no.
He's tackled at about the 23-yard line. He didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
We've got a 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 23-yard line. LSU is up by 3. Here's the throw, and I don't think he got anything on that.
Even try to force anything.
Tackled after a decent pickup. That's the end of the half, and believe it or not, folks, it's still anyone's ball game. 13-10, LSU.
We've played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. Defense has been dominant in this game. Yards very hard to come by. But David, as we get deeper and deeper into this game, the natural assumption is that the pressure goes to the offense to do something.
Yeah.
How much?
Great first half. Hopefully the second half's as good. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 20.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me your bird.
And he's brought down at the 33. And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again.
Ooh, come on. Good block, good block. Hearing to the outside, a gain of 11.
At the 22.
That's a gain of 11 on the play. First down.
From the 22-yard line. First down. LSU is up a field goal. They keep it on the
Oh
ground
no.
with a tailback.
Airbird stuck behind everybody.
23-yard line.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Caught, and he's hit immediately.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 22.
Ready? Check three, check three. Stand. 395. Easy, easy, easy. Look in, look in.
Danny
And he
Smith,
rifles it in there for the
touchdown.
That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
They got great concentration from everyone to connect on that flag pattern.
I liked it. I liked that play.
And he hits the PAT. A 4-play, 33-yard drive, and they get it in for 7. Campbell is lined up to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. And they can forget about returning this one. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Brought down at the 37-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Goes with a read option. Joseph got a lot of room.
He's taken down right around the 46-yard line.
On the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Ace. No. Bring him down. Get there, boys.
43.
Gain of 3 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 7.
Watch the screen. Pass. Check 59. Mike. Mike is 59.
And the screen's covered up.
On the screen, a loss of about 6.
This
Got him.
defense is fast enough that they can create negative yards on completed passes. So the offense might want to consider that next time they try that play.
This punt, if he gets it where he wants, it can really change the field position in this football game. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. So now the offense comes back out, hoping for the same success they had on their last drive.
I think the defense right now is just sitting back on their heels. They're allowing the offense to kind of dictate
Right
things.
up the middle.
And the one thing is that any defensive coordinator
First
in the
down.
country, you have to be the one trying to dictate things to the offense. So change it up. Try something different. If it's not working, you can't continue to sit back on your heels.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ooh,
Great
almost
pressure on
got
the
sacked,
quarterback
but we
forced that
didn't.
incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Roger. Mike 50. Mike 50. It's coming this way.
He's to the 40. He makes his way to
Ooh,
about the
Ryan
48.
Herring almost broke his first big one, dude.
That makes it 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48. And down he goes at the 49-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From the 49-yard line. 2nd down. They go with the run. They'll bring him down around the 46-yard line.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Okay. That's over on the left. Gonna throw it quick
Makes
to
the
him.
catch and look out.
Jukes him out.
To the
Danny
10.
Smith.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tigers.
Danny Smith. Is just the best player in the game. He's the best.
He makes the PAT. A 6-play, 80-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown. Campbell has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
Joseph's gonna try to scramble again.
The ball is loose.
And he fumbles
Scoops
it.
up.
Oh my god.
That's a big break for this defense.
You know, this offense just can't afford to be getting hit with the turnover.
That
ball.
time
They need to
Pino
hold on
with
to
the
football.
forced fumble, dude. Oh, dude, I love this team.
The last time out, they were able to pick up big chunks of yards through the air. You wonder if they'll go back to that same strategy, or will they start to lean a little bit more on their ground game?
Oh, cut it back the other way. No.
Herring's got the first of what should be many tackles to come. He's a heck of a player, really explosive and quick, a sure tackler, as you can see on that one.
Watch 14.
From the
watch
19-yard
14.
line.
Hey, defense, up
Second
top,
down.
up, D. Set. Black with the ball.
Bird gets the ball.
Your bird,
And they
first
push him out
down.
right around the 12-yard line.
First down.
Reset, tight right. Let's go one more. Ready. 395.
Herring on the run.
Ooh,
and they make the
nothing.
stop around the 12-yard line.
No gain. That brings up second and 9.
From the 12-yard line. It's second down.
Check three. Check three. Check three. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Red 18.
Complete, brought down, nothing doing.
No gain on the play. That'll make it third and 9.
Go at a
It's
screen
third
here.
and 9. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Let's go, D. It's gonna be a long day, offense. It's gonna be a long day.
Over the middle to his tailback. And he's taken down right around the 6-yard line.
I would just settle for another field goal, make it a 20-point game.
Kicks up, and it's through the uprights. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. And they can forget about
Holy.
returning this one.
We've had a good...
LSU's the type of team, when you look at them, it looks like their defense sort of just feeds off itself.
I think the energy
Right
is
here,
there,
the
Brad, but I
beautiful
think it really starts
game.
up front with their defensive line and their linebackers, the way they're being able to just win the battle at the line of scrimmage. I think it's giving them confidence, and it's allowing them to play more downhill where they can attack this offense.
Fires incomplete. He was looking for the tight end.
Number 80, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
Oh, throws it outside.
At the
And a
26.
one.
A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers.
I didn't even see that they're doing it.
Here
Oh,
comes the
come on,
pressure.
no.
Airing it out long.
Yes!
It's off. It's the cornerback. Tackle made at about the 45. He just jumped up and snatched that ball.
Well, there, I don't think the quarterback even saw him. The defender went up into the air and made a great catch.
First and 10.
Another
Ball on the 45.
beautiful defensive play from our defense.
Up the middle for a nice gain.
Gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
In your face. Ready! 188.
Nice run there. That'll be a first down there on the 4-yard pickup from the back.
This is a very pretty run, and that was one heck of a spin move on the defender.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 44.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Here we go.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's 3 down and 1 to go. The Tigers lead it by 20. Back in this very pivotal 4th quarter.
It's been a long day for you. Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go.
Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go.
Gain of 2 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on
Dang,
3rd
man,
down.
we
Hey, watch the screen.
opened this game up.
Watch the screen. Let's go.
And he might want it all here and does.
Touchdown. Nate
And he's got it
Grigsby.
for the touchdown.
Stephen Wall has a cannon.
And he adds the extra point. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
Time to take a trip to Oxford. And for Georgia, here's a team trying to win the first game of the year. And for Duncan, he's got a rushing touchdown in this one. The Bulldogs have the lead, 7-0.
That's good stuff, Reese. Thank you. They
Wow.
line up to kick this one away.
Blair back deep to return.
He just drills this one. And it sails out
Stephen
of the end
Wall
zone
don't
for a
have
touchdown.
any wheels, but he has a cannon of an arm.
The deficit is huge, but as a player, you never want to slow down your effort. Believe me, coaches notice the ones who aren't trying that hard. Gets it out quickly. He gets hit out of bounds at about the 41.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. He steps out at the 44-yard line.
Gaining 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Fires it out. Lost the ball.
Oh my God, another
It's recovered.
fumble.
So it's the cornerback.
What
that
is
comes
up
with
with
a
this
fumble,
team?
And this ball will change hands.
Fumbles will absolutely drown an offense. It's hard to get into a rhythm when you make mistakes like that.
Both teams are playing out the stretch here. You want to get experience for guys who normally don't get in the game and try to avoid injuries. LSU comes to the line holding that commanding lead.
Hearing to the outside.
The 10.
The true
And he's tackled
freshman
at about the
down to the
3-yard line.
1.
That makes it 1st and goal.
They just don't want to let him score. Oh, dude, and he's not even in the game. We might need to take a timeout for him. He deserves a touchdown.
The
So let's
Tigers
call a
will use their
timeout.
First time out of the half. First and goal from the 2, and they can smell the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Herring's had high
He had to get a
expectations
touchdown
since he was
after
a high
that.
schooler, and now it looks like he's every bit as good as suggested. Congratulations to him on his first touchdown. And he converts the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Here comes the offense, hoping to erase the memory of the fumble on their last drive.
So much in football is about how you respond to adversity. Moving forward after a turnover is a perfect example of that.
Caught over the middle. Tackle around the 30-yard line.
Any offense is predicated on being able to move efficiently like this.
2nd and 5.
Now he tries to buy some time. And they got it.
Boy, this pass rush is
I think
sometimes
having this
scary.
team do this right here is
Really
an
getting
OP
after the
team
quarterback
now.
That brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Here's a screen pass. Gets it to the back. And they'll get him in the backfield. Looks like the defense was in man coverage there, fellas, and that's why they stopped that screen.
Yeah, and when the secondary isn't dropping back into zone, it makes it difficult to have success with that kind of screenplay.
Brooks is back deep to return the punt. He's at midfield. He's pushed out of bounds at the 42. So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This right here
defense
is
couldn't stop them from moving the ball
beat
and
down on
inevitably
Virginia Tech.
finding the end zone.
LSU comes to the line. They got a big advantage in this one. He's taken down at the 32-yard line.
That's a gain of 2. First down.
From the 32-yard line. First down.
Oh, Jameer Bird.
And he's level
First
at the
down.
21-yard line.
I like how efficient the offense looked on that play. Everybody knew their assignment, and it all came together for a nice run.
Right here, pretty much be the last drive for everybody. Look at it, dude. We're just everybody out here just looks comfortable. Looks like I played with these guys for like everybody on this team is a senior, junior, and this is true freshman, true freshmen. Oh no, Ryan Herring fumbled.
So the offense turns over the pigskin.
The ball carrier here was just careless in handling the ball, and a great awareness by the defense to jump on it.
Now we'll just put the backups in now. We're going for one more touchdown. Screw it.
I don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime rallies here, but that being said, we could still see some exciting plays. And he throws it away. From their own 5-yard line, second down. Now he's scrambling.
Ooh, Joseph's gonna
He
run.
takes off.
I was gonna say, if he fumbles again.
I'm telling you, quarterbacks who can run the ball are so hard to stop. You have to scheme around them, which takes the best coverages out of your defensive playbook.
Scrambling around. And down he goes around the 33-yard line.
10 yards. That'll make it second and inches.
He scrambled. Slides down to the ground.
First down.
Tries to
Another
fit in there,
interception,
and it'll be
Harrison.
intercepted. They'll bring him down right around midfield.
That's GG right there, man.
They've just been outmatched and outplayed this entire game. That pass was thrown with very little confidence, and it was an easy interception for the defense.
Hebert comes in at quarterback.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 50. LSU looking to add to this big lead here. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
This right here was just an incredible game out of everybody. If we play like this whole year, I think that's another national championship. But I don't think we're gonna play like that every game.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1.
Ooh,
They run it for the first, and
stopped.
he stops.
He knew it was a run all the way and got a good jump. Once he got there, he wasn't about to let him slip away either.
Certainly they don't have the return on here. He gets it off, and it's very high in the air. He dropped it.
Oh my
Ball for the
God.
fair catch. Both teams are playing out the stretch here. You want to get experience for guys who normally don't get in the game and try to avoid injuries. Just under 2 to go in the game.
Dude, I don't understand what happened to Virginia Tech here.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
I don't even think I need to
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
go anymore. I think I can just take a knee. Take knees in this game. Let's go ahead and do it.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
I got wide. And 58 is the mic. Well, 58 is the mic. Ready. Green 19. Green 19. Hut.
He takes a knee, looking to take some time off that clock.
Got double tight. Double tight. Man out, man out, man out, man out. Check number 6. Check number 6. Ready. Red 85. Red 85. Hut.
Go ahead and
Well, a nice
end.
stop there late in the 4th quarter, but it's
This
a blowout
game.
and has been for most of the game. I think it's time for everybody to go home.
GG's to Virginia Tech.
Two tights, two tights. Four down, four down. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Virginia Tech staff and really this entire team, I'm sure, is going to rally around this kid.
Yeah, it's a tough loss for this team. I mean, they put so much into this game, but one thing about
5
them is they're a team.
turnovers for
And
them.
even though their star player had a tough game, I think they'll pick him back up and get him ready to go by next week.
That brings this broadcast to a close. For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler. We'll see you soon for another edition of NCAA Football 14.
I don't. That right there is just a perfect game from us. If anybody thinks that they like that right there is just a beautiful. Wait till y'all see these stats. 4 touchdowns, 270 yards from the true freshman himself. 159 yards from Ryan Herring and a touchdown. He did fumble once at the end of the game, but still 159 yards. True freshman also. 6'6", 4-2-2-1. And then the defense. This is where everything. It might not seem like yards are super high for to score, but 2 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles. We recovered all of them. Last year we had 4 forced fumbles throughout the whole year and only had 1 recover. We recovered 3 in this one game. And then they also had a muff punt. Or no, the punt bounced off of my guy. I then can't replay it, but the punt bounced off of my own guy, and it hit them, and we recovered it. So I don't understand why that was a thing, but you know what? Screw it, right? Right there looks like a good picture. Right there, boom. Screenshot. Georgia beat Ole Miss. Alright guys, I'm not even going to sim ahead yet because I still got to do recruiting, but I've been streaming for 3 hours. I haven't even ate supper yet. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and just relax for the rest of the night. Probably won't do another stream tonight. I'm about to start doing like a 2-a-day stream or something, like play NBA, NC, might even play Madden again soon. I'm not sure which one I'm going to be doing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream here today. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for some more of the NC Football Dynasty. Until next time, guys, I will see y'all later. Peace out.